Alrighty guys, today I am going to be installing my motor mounts and also my fuel bypass regulator. So I will show you kind of what parts I ended up using and also kind of how to end up doing it. Realistically, it's kind of plug and play, relatively easy, just bolt on stuff. But I figured I'd show you guys, make another video, so yeah, let's get started. Alrighty you guys, here they are. This is the contents of the Transdapt motor mount box, part number 9906. Looks like it comes with the 2 frame side mounts, the 2 engine side mounts, and then 6 bolts, and then 6 of the bolts end up mounting the frame brackets to the engine brackets. I did realize though that you do have to end up using your old bolts right here. Off of your old motor mounts, so you might want to end up keeping that in mind. Don't throw those guys away or lose them, because you'll end up needing them for this. Alrighty guys, looks like what you're going to end up needing to end up installing these is to end up just getting a 1/2-inch socket and quite literally bolt it on. Going right there, and then it's got these 2 bottom ones right down here. You can see that it'll end up bolting on also. So alrighty, right down here, and it does have a little bit of a room for adjustment right down here. So if you need to end up bolting it need a little bit of adjustment, you got it right down here. So if you're for some reason are a little bit off, you should be just fine. Alrighty, it's all on there and good to go. Now let's get the other side. And that's how they look, guys. Pretty much that simple on the frame side. So let's go ahead and get to the motor side and see how that goes. Alrighty guys, looks like it's gonna end up going right here. There's realistically only one way it's gonna end up going on. So just like that guy right there. And you're gonna end up using a 14mm socket or wrench, whatever you kind of got, whatever you got lying around. And as you can see, these guys have the little slits, so you have plenty of room for adjusting back and forth when it comes time to installing it in your motor, or on your truck, not in your motor. And if any of you guys ever watch my videos thinking that I might end up doing something wrong, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it if I am doing something wrong. Like I said, all this is a learning experience for me also. So, yeah, I could be doing a lot of things wrong. So, yeah, just let me know if you guys have had experience and you see I'm doing something wrong. Like I said in my first video, you guys, I've been building this motor for the past year now. It's been a process. Whenever rebuilding a motor, especially to something, you know, as much time and as much money as I kind of have into this thing, don't ever expect it to get done in a week, you know. When I was doing this, when I first started, I expected, you know, I was like, oh, cool, I can end up having this done in no time, you know. But yeah, actually, it's been a lot longer than that. So, I'm not going to tighten these down too much, just enough to get them tight on there. Realistically, I probably shouldn't even be using a socket right now because I got to end up loosening them up anyway. But I like the aspect of, you know, having it done and ready and everything. So yeah, that's about as easy it is. So bolts on just like that, Like I said, you got plenty of playroom, so in case you need to end up moving it around or anything, but yeah. Alrighty, you guys. Again, these are kind of the parts I'm going to be using. I'll probably end up doing a time lapse of me putting this guy together. Alrighty guys, here's the finished product right here. So this guy's your inlets, this guy's going to end up being your outlets, and then this one right here is going to end up being your bypass. So basically this is meant for applications specific for using your stock fuel pump with a carburetor. So for now I'm going to be using a carburetor, and I want to keep my stock fuel tank or fuel pump because I can end up using it with the Phytech unit that I plan on getting here in like probably next year or so. So we're at the end of this year. But yeah, so you got your vacuum port right here, and then also you have your gauge that you can directly end up threading into this guy right here. So, and then this just mounts to your firewall or anywhere else that you kind of want it. But yeah. Alrighty guys, so we got the engine mounts all mounted up. We got the regulator put together. I don't think I'm going to end up installing it tonight. I'm going to wait until the motor's in the truck and the transmission's all in there and everything, so then I can figure out kind of where it's going to fit best and where I can end up running all my lines. So, but thanks for watching. Subscribe.